Like Pepsi versus Coca-Cola or Ford versus General Motors, the battle between McDonald's and Burger King represents one of the great rivalries in American business history. For more than 60 years, McDonald's has been the trailblazer that set the standard by which all other franchises operated. But there are signs those roles may be reversing. A revitalized Burger King is forcing McDonald's to adjust to it, and not the other way around. Hello, business geeks. Today we have brought you Burger King versus McDonald's, so let's get right into it. McDonald's began as a single drive-in restaurant in 1940 in San Bernardino, California, by brothers Morris and Richard McDonald. Originally offering a wide menu selection, the restaurant was revamped 8 years later. The year 1948 witnessed a new, smaller restaurant that produced higher quantities of food and offered a limited menu of hamburgers, chips, drinks, and pie. The restaurant format was efficient and quick and was named the sweedee service system. The efficiency of service was visible in the quick order delivery of hamburgers as they were cooked earlier and heated under heat lamps. It also reduced operational costs, allowing the owners to sell the hamburgers at just 15 cents, which was about half the price of competing eateries. The restaurant's runaway success prompted the brothers to begin a franchise program. The turning point for the restaurant came in the form of a traveling salesman named Ray Kroc, who, after visiting and witnessing their success, became a franchise agent for the owners. In the year 1955, Kroc launched McDonald's Systems, Inc. in Des Plaines, Illinois, and also opened the first McDonald's franchise east of the Mississippi River before buying out the McDonald brothers in 1961. It was the year 1953 when, inspired by the success of the McDonald's restaurant, Keith J. Kramer and Matthew Burns founded Instant Burger King after purchasing the rights to two equipment pieces called Insta machines. The first store was opened around a machine called the Insta Broiler. This device turned the brand into an instant success at cooking burgers, and the brand made it mandatory for all its franchises to carry the device. However, in the year 1959, the original company showed signs of distress and was eventually sold to its Florida franchisees James McLemore and David R. Edgerton. They renamed the company to Burger King and began corporate restructuring, running the company as a separate entity for 8 years. They successfully expanded the Burger King presence to 250 locations across the USA before selling it to Pillsbury in 1967. The enterprising Ray Kroc quickly realized the importance of franchisees in growing the success of McDonald's. To this end, he developed precise and exacting standards for every step of the restaurant's operations. He also created what was later known as Hamburger University in the year 1961 as a training facility for franchisees. The restaurant's format was also changed to include counter staff for taking orders, the first restaurant to feature the drive-through window. Now, a ubiquitous feature of a McDonald's outlet was opened in Arizona in 1975. Ray Kroc went on to introduce the Ronald McDonald Clown in 1963, added its famous Big Mac burger to its national menu in 1968, and refined its logo in the same decade. Within a decade of Ray Kroc's takeover, the brand grew to more than 1,000 outlets in the U.S., and it began to publicly trade in the year 1965. The year 1967 saw McDonald's foray into the international market as it began global expansions. By the early 21st century, there were approximately 34,000 McDonald's outlets operating in more than 115 countries and territories. When Pillsbury acquired Burger King, the brand had grown to 274 outlets in the USA with an estimated value of $18 million. However, the challenge Pillsbury was facing was the inconsistency within the franchise framework, with a lack of contractual restraints and controls on the franchise operations. The turning point for Burger King came when Pillsbury hired Donald N. Smith, a McDonald's veteran, to revamp the company structure. He immediately initiated various changes, like new franchise owners must live within an hour's drive from their outlets. Corporations were not permitted to own franchises, and franchises were not allowed to operate other chains. These and many other significant changes, including new menu inclusions to attract specific demographic, resulted in the Burger King sales figures increasing by almost 15%. However, following his departure from the company, The brand underwent many changes and some serious legal battles as Pillsbury struggled for survival, though eventually Pillsbury, along with Burger King, was acquired by Grand Metropolitan in 1988. This proved to be a turning point for the company as the restructuring and the resulting changes effected by Grand Metropolitan resulted in Burger King's growth and expansion. Over the years, the brand has changed multiple hands, eventually ending up with TPG Capital and 3G Capital. The menu of Burger King is similar to McDonald's, with both brands offering similar flavor burgers, French fries, and drinks. Being fast food restaurants, it comes as no surprise that both brands offer French fries on their menu. As globally popular as this fried bit of potato is, the difference is in the consistency of flavor. Over the years, Burger King has continuously introduced changes in the way they cook their fries as well as the shape. Unfortunately, not all the attempts have been successful. McDonald's, on the other hand, has maintained an operational consistency in the cooking, seasoning, shape, and cutting of their fries, earning the moniker crispy on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside. This is the reason McDonald's has always been ruling the market with their French fries. Both the brands are known for their burgers, and each has its loyal customer base. However, when it comes to burger preparation, consistency and coordination is the key ingredient. McDonald's sesame seed plump bun accompanied with the burger patty, slivered onions, mustard, cheese, and pickles. All brought together with just the right balance and seasoning rates just a tad bit higher than Burger King's slightly smaller burger bun. What also makes the difference is the out-of-balance ratio of the pickles, the onion, patty, and sauces. The brand needs to be attentive to the quality consistency as well as the seasoning of their patty, pickles, onion, patty, and sauces. The brand needs to be attentive to the quality consistency as well as the seasoning of their patty. This is another crowd pleaser as chicken nuggets are one of the best and in-demand breakfast menus in both these outlets. Both brands have succeeded in creating chicken nuggets that are succulent and flavorsome. However, Burger King's Ghost Pepper Chicken began trending worldwide as it was released in the year 2021. This particular flavor of chicken nuggets by Burger King scores higher than the chicken nuggets from McDonald's. For example, McDonald's brings in about $37 billion annually within the United States, whereas Burger King pulls in about $10 billion annually. However, Burger King is sixth in sales, so it's competitive, but it just cannot compete with the marketing, loyalty, and branding that McDonald's has mastered. Additionally, McDonald's has a more loyal customer base willing to stick with the company even when it strikes out with menu items, which helps the company keep consistent sales. Meaningfully investing in Burger King and McDonald's usually means buying and operating a new franchise unit. Since each company operates on an international level and no two markets are identical, the easiest way to compare franchising options is to look at franchise disclosure documents. According to the 2020 franchise disclosure documents for McDonald's, the initial investment amount for a McDonald's franchise falls between $1.3 million and $2.3 million. The corporation also charges an initial franchise fee of $45,023. Burger King's franchises require similar investments. The 2020 BK franchise disclosure documents suggests that excluding the costs of real estate acquisition and improvement, total initial investments fall between $330,100 and $3.4 million, with an initial franchise fee of up to $50,000. Burger King's franchises require similar investments. The 2020 BK franchise disclosure documents suggest that excluding the costs of real estate acquisition and improvement, total initial investments fall between $333,100 and $3.4 million, with an initial franchise fee of up to $50,000. With an initial franchise fee of up to $50,000. Aside from any battle of the burger talk, the two fast food chains have similar business models. They are each focused on attracting franchisees. For investors, the real difference between the two is versatility. By choosing to invest in a more diversified brand, your interests are automatically more hedged than if you focused on a single brand. But QSR's high level of indebtedness is a major limiting factor. McDonald's offers more versatility under a single umbrella and better financial health. However, the best part about deciding whether to invest in McDonald's or Burger King is that you don't have to choose. This isn't a lunch choice. It's your investment portfolio. The McDonald's versus Burger King saga is more than a clash of fast food chains, it's a cultural phenomenon. Whether you're drawn to the consistent allure of McDonald's or enticed by the flame-grilled rebellion of Burger King, this ongoing battle ensures that fast food enthusiasts are spoiled for choice. As we navigate through the golden arches and the kingdom of flame-grilled wonders, the ultimate winner is undeniably the consumer, indulging in a feast of flavors crafted by two fast food titans. The McDonald's versus Burger King saga is more than a clash of fast food chains, it's a cultural phenomenon. As we navigate through the golden arches and the kingdom of flame-grilled wonders, the ultimate winner is undeniably the consumer, indulging in a feast of flavors crafted by two fast food titans.